everybody. Welcome back to the Crossbow Hunting Podcast. I am your host, Robert Bashaw. Today's episode, we got something special for you. Every once in a while, we meet somebody that you just know they're special. Somebody that comes around once in a lifetime. Well, today's episode, I have the honor to interview from Wheelchair Outdoors, Billy J. Daw. Billy happens to be a Realtree Outdoors Pro staff member and the owner, founder of Wheelchair Outdoors. Billy has an awesome story to share. I know you're just going to love it. And that's what we're all about here at Crossbow Hunting Podcast, sharing stories. And Billy sure has some stories to tell. Man, this guy's done it all. And it goes much more with Billy. Just looking at his Facebook page, Wheelchair Outdoors, you'll see he's touched so many lives. I don't believe I've ever met anybody that has inspired as many people as Billy. Now in the episode, you'll see Billy got me to open up a little bit about myself too. I want to say thank you again, Billy. And everybody enjoy the show. Crossbow Hunting Podcast. No apologies. Hey everybody, thanks for listening to the show so far. We just want to do a quick reminder. Go check us out at crossbowhuntingpodcast.com. We're always adding to the page. And if you'd like, you could also donate to the show while you're there, which would be very appreciated. And most definitely check out our affiliate links. You'll see AR500 armor, Cabela's, Mountain Ops, and 1-800-GEAR. And don't forget, you can always find us on Facebook and Instagram. And now, back to the show. All right, Billy, you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right. Welcome to the Crossbow Hunting Podcast, my friend.
I'm glad to be here, brother.
Thank you so much. I've been looking forward to this call and really excited about this. So, if you would, tell us who you are, where you're from.
Well, my name is Billy J. Daw. J stands for Joseph, for anybody wondering. I'm from North Carolina. I'm going to be 28 years old July 2nd. And I was born with spina bifida and hydrocephalus, which means water on the brain. I'm paralyzed from the waist down, and I'm in a wheelchair full time, but I don't let it stop me. I still love to hunt and fish and do everything anybody else does on a daily basis. I just have to do it a little differently.
Oh yeah, yep, and you're pretty good at it from what I hear.
I try to be. Being in a wheelchair, it takes time. It takes a lot of time and effort, and some days are a little bit harder than normal, but yeah, that's just everyday life, you know. Oh yeah, absolutely. How long you been hunting and fishing, and who got you started into it, Billy? I've been fishing all my life, basically. My mom and my dad got me into that. And then hunting, I've been hunting probably since about 9, 10.
Nice.
And my stepbrother got me into that.
And what did you start? What were you hunting there? A lot of hogs, deer?
Whitetail deer. I used to always go with him without a gun and just sit there and watch.
Sure.
But then whenever I was probably about 16, I got my first gun, and
nice.
My mom told me, she's like, well, if you want your first gun, you're going to have to save up your own money and buy your own gun. So I was 16, and I ended up buying a cheap $300 New England firearm 20 gauge, and I still got it.
Nice. $300 ain't cheap, though. I'll tell you that.
Well, considering, now, I didn't think so either, but now, looking back at all the other guns that I could have paid up to buy,
Right.
yeah, that's definitely cheaper than...
Exactly. Yeah. What's going on with fishing? You're a big fisherman as well, huh?
Man, I love fishing. I just caught my first bass a few years ago.
Right.
I was with my buddy Ted Park and the cameraman at the time. His name is Willie.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to be absolutely angry whenever I tell this story, because I know he's going to hear it whenever. But I was bringing in my fish using a topwater frog.
Nice.
And as I'm reeling in, he's pointing the camera to me, talking to me, and I'm talking back. And just as soon as I get the fish in and have it in my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm showing the camera, he says, "Oh no, Billy, you're gonna be so mad at me. Please don't kill me." I said, "What'd you do?" He said, "I forgot to hit the record button."
Oh, no.
So we did all that, and all I was doing was point the camera to you, and we were talking to ourselves. I was so mad.
You got some pictures after, right?
I did, and got a short video with it afterwards, like of me holding it up to the camera.
My little one, he's a huge fisherman, and he knows you catch a fish, it's camera time. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like bass fishing, man. That's my favorite. I grew up doing trout fishing with my dad, but I don't have the patience. I like bass fishing because you can toss it out and then you reel it in. You toss it out and you reel it in. I don't like just sitting there and waiting and anticipating, and next thing I know, I'm trying to find some rocks to throw in the water, and my dad's all mad and we're not catching fish and he's not happy and I'm bored, and but yeah, eventually I got into bass fishing, and that's a whole nother world. I love that.
See, I like bass fishing too, but I'm an old school kind of guy. Put me a bobber on the fishing line and let me toss it out there and bet a stick. I love watching the bobber go under the water.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So what else kind of fish you going for? You do catfish there, or is that popular?
I love catfishing. I believe I like catfishing better than I do bass fishing because of the fight. Whenever those catfish hook on, you better hang on.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to be careful with those, too. You get stuck by those, and that does not feel good. Do you know what kind of catfish you have in the area?
We pretty much have it all.
Yeah.
Channel cat, shoot, I don't even know at the moment what kind of catfish there are. I've heard of channel cat, flathead.
Yeah, we got the bowls. Yeah. Yeah, I love catfishing as well. Yeah.
Because I'm still pretty new to all this pond fishing thing.
Mhm.
Because my specialty really is saltwater.
Oh, really?
Right now. Yes.
No kidding. Huh? What?
Yeah.
And what do you go after doing that? Just deep sea fishing or anything particular?
We just go on a pier, like a fishing pier, because we're about 45 minutes from the beach.
Oh, no kidding.
And we go out there at nighttime, usually a certain time of year, so we don't get sunburnt and fish out in the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of fish you pulling in from shore?
Well, it's basically whatever's hungry. Spots, croakers, bluefish.
Nice.
You might get lucky and catch an aggravated stingray or a shark.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome, man. Huh.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Those sand sharks put up a good fight.
Yeah, I remember catching one of those when I was a kid. Went on a trip with my dad, and No, we pulled one in, and I was just jumping for joy. I caught a shark. I couldn't believe it. But the crew, they were like they're just getting that thing off and back in the water as quickly, and pretty rough, I'll say too. They weren't friendly with it. They did not like the sand sharks, but I was like, I want some pictures with this thing. I want I want to do it up. But no, yeah, that was awesome. I'll never forget that memory, man.
It was crazy because one night a guy had actually hooked into a 6 or 7 foot shark at the very end of the pier because it's deeper.
Yeah.
And he literally had to walk it all the way from the end of the pier all the way to the other end, go onto the beach because there was a little spot where you could go on to the beach. And he had to reel it in on shore.
No kidding.
And then he dragged it all the way back from the beach, all the way back up here.
No kidding. Wow. Now, I don't know about where you're from, but my area, Massachusetts here, we have, I believe they filmed the movie Jaws from. So sharks haven't really been known to frequent the area that much, but last few years they've been all over the place. They're coming back. We're getting warmer water temperatures. Seals are now repopulating, showing up where they hadn't been in years, and so there's great white sightings all over the place now, and that's freaking some people out, but not like it was when Jaws first came out, but
yeah, well, I don't know if you get much news from North Carolina, but in the past few weeks, man, there have been so many shark attacks and all that. It's just crazy, dude.
Yeah. Wow. No, I know. The only thing I really know I can tell you about North Carolina is 2 things. One, the nature boy Ric Flair, and the number 1, Michael Jordan.
Yep, Michael Jordan. He's from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah. I named my oldest son after Michael Jordan. Yeah, I was the biggest Jordan fan that ever walked this earth.
Yeah, I love Michael Jordan too, man. And
nice.
I'm still a fan of him, even though he doesn't do much of any sports anymore.
Yeah. Of course, I'm a Tom Brady fan too. I don't know about you. Who's your team down there?
I'm a Carolina Panthers fan.
Yeah.
But
good.
I don't watch football that much anymore. I'd rather be outside.
Yeah, I love the outdoors, man. Yeah, I wanted to talk about what you got going on, Billy, is something pretty big, wheelchair outdoors. I saw that online, and I said, my goodness, this guy is taking the outdoor world by storm here. And you're doing some good things. And, I'd love to hear your story about it, how it got started, and where you see it going and growing and all that.
All right. Well, you and I have been talking back and forth, off of podcast, but, man, that's the secret I wanted to tell you. Whenever I killed my first deer, which I'm fixing to tell you that story as well.
Okay.
If that's okay. I was with my stepbrother, and we were in the ground blind, and I think I had just gotten out of the hospital at the moment, and I still had a thick line in my arm, so I wasn't able to shoot a gun by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, well, let me aim it, and I'll put it on my shoulder, and you just reach around me and pull the trigger. I said, okay, well, let's do it. Well, this cow horn came in. He had about a 3-inch horn on one side and a 12.5-inch horn on the other. I said, man, if only he had the other side too, as long as the other one. But hey, it's my first deer. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And he said, all right, here comes the deer. So I get ready, and as I'm squeezing the trigger, he don't know when the gun's going to go off. I don't know when the gun's going to go off. And I'm shaking like a leaf, man.
Oh, I can imagine.
And and next thing you know,
yeah.
The gun goes off, and he said, I don't see where it went. Did you see it run? I said, no. It just disappeared. And he said, well, I think you got it. I said, well, let's wait a few minutes, and then you can walk out and see.
Yeah.
So we wait a few minutes, and he walks out, and I said, give me a holler or a noise if you see the deer.
Yeah.
He walks over there to where the deer was standing. We had dropped him right where he stood.
No kidding.
And next thing I know, I hear, "Woo!" real loud. And I said, yes. Yeah, man, I was hooked after that day.
Wow.
And I had started bed rest somewhere around that area because I had developed like pressure sores at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to be put on bed rest shortly after. And I posted my photo on my Facebook. I didn't even have Butcher Outdoors.
Okay.
This time. So I just posted it on my personal page.
Right.
And it went a little viral. I call it viral because it got like, I don't know, a buttload of shares off of it.
Right.
And it got into the hands of my buddies, Jay Scott and Jeff Phillips from Big Buck Dextry's Big Buck Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, Billy, we want to hear your story. We want to hear about this here. I said, okay. But I ended up doing a podcast with them. I tell them the story behind the deer and tell them my own personal life story as well.
Yeah.
And after all said and done, they're like, Billy, you should make yourself an outdoor page like we got.
Right.
And name it Wheelchair Outdoors.
Huh.
And I said, really? I said, man, this ain't gonna go that far. I said, but I'll do it. And if you look, the title Wheelchair Outdoors is actually spelled wrong. Well, to other people yes. But I said, it ain't gonna go far, man. But let's do it. And the word wheelchair is spelled wrong because I don't let my chair define who I am.
Right.
My chair doesn't define me. My heart and my personality and the way I go about life is what defines me.
Yeah.
And Billy, you could do a lot of things with this. You can inspire and educate all people that just because life has dealt you a bad hand, you don't have to let things get you down, and you don't have to just give up on your dreams. You can
Absolutely.
inspire people to, be the best that they can possibly be, and to just never give up.
Absolutely.
And, that's how Wheelchair Outdoors got started. And 5 years later, man, as you can tell, it's skyrocketed.
Yeah, I would say so, Billy. You got like 50,000 followers, I think, on your page there.
53,000.
Oh man, yeah, that's just amazing. I didn't realize that's how it got started. I listened to that podcast, and that is one of the top premier podcast that has ever been. I mean, they have interviewed everybody in the world of hunting and outdoors. That's
Yep.
yeah, that's awesome, Billy.
And yeah, man. I never thought I'd be where I am today, and I got God and the people who stand behind me to thank for it. Because without God and the people in my life, man, I wouldn't be able to do it. I mean,
yeah, I love that. Yeah, I see your page there. Yeah, you definitely put God above everything else, and that's pretty special to me.
Always, man. I mean, because the way I see it, if you ain't got God, you ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I agree. Let me ask you a question here, Billy. What would be your dream hunt?
Oh, man. My dream hunt?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, anything, anywhere in the world. What would it be? What do you got?
That's a hard choice because I've always wanted to hunt elk.
Mhm.
And it really doesn't matter where, as long as I hunt elk.
Right.
But I would love to go hunt somewhere that is known to have big elk. Like I've seen some big elk come out of Colorado.
Yeah.
I've seen some big elk come out of Wyoming, I think it was.
Yeah.
And we actually have elk here in North Carolina.
Yeah, I thought I heard that. Yeah.
But you can't hunt them yet.
Yeah.
Because they're in a wildlife sanctuary type deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully someday they'll.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I guess they used to be around here, somewhere in the 1700s, and then they got ran out, taken out, and wolves were here. And I know North Carolina is known for some big black bears too. You ever do any bear hunting?
I haven't really been on a bear hunt yet because I haven't found anyone to take me. But I've definitely encountered some, man.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Because we were in
how'd that make you feel? A little freaky, or?
Well, considering my wheelchair doesn't go fast enough
right.
to get away from the bear, I can only hope that one of the three bullets that I have, if it tries to attack me, it kills it.
Yeah, they can outrun a racehorse, though.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, fast animals. Yeah, I'm hoping to get one this year myself out this way. So
I'm gonna try to also. So.
Yeah. What do you got planned for this year? Deer hunting? Anything else? I believe there's hogs down there too, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Nothing like Texas or anything, but we got some hogs. I've just never seen it around here, but I just take people's word for it that they've actually shot them. So.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I hear they can be pretty destructive, but pretty tasty as well.
Yeah, they really are good. Bear meat good too, because one of my buddies killed one a few years ago, and at the hunt club, they picked it up and brought me some, and I'm like, wow, this is good.
Yeah, I love bear meat. Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, I was hoping to do a moose hunt this year. I put in for the Maine Moose Lottery, but unfortunately I didn't win that drawing. So I'm going to have to.
That's a dream hunt too.
You can win it off of your first time, but some people, 30, 35 years, they've been applying and they still haven't drawn a tag, that's got to be pretty frustrating.
Yeah, I would say so. I would draw or do a drawing in different states.
Mhm. Yeah.
And just save up for it.
Exactly. I know those big sheep and bighorn hunts are the same thing. People go crazy over those, and that's a lifelong dream hunt for a lot of people. How about you? You ever think of the sheep or the rams?
Yeah, I want to kill one so bad.
Yeah,
I got so many dream hunts I want to go on, man.
Yeah, what else? What else do you like?
Well, one of my buddies, two of my buddies actually, Craig Garrett, and then my other buddy, Austin Jones. They're both in a wheelchair as well, and they both inspire me daily. Also, man. They killed bison.
Really? A
Yes.
bison? Nice,
Yes.
man. That's
And
awesome.
those things are just awesome. I would love to have a bison mount in my house.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, I think elk and moose are my two main ones. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I almost went on a bison hunt years ago. In the year 2000, my dad was sick with cancer, and he wanted to go on a hunt. He was looking at game preserve, and they have everything up there: whitetails, stags, bison, of course, boars, and he wanted to get an elk, and he's like, "What do you want to get?" And I was young, and I'm like, "I want one of those buffaloes." he's like, "You sure you don't want elk?" And I'm like, "Dad, we saw Dances with Wolves." You know, those big, those what are they, like 3 million pounds? I'm like, I want a bison there. And yeah, unfortunately he didn't make it too much longer after that, but I did a lot of hunting with Dad before he passed away, and yeah.
Yeah, I want to hunt elk so bad, but if I get a monster elk, I have no idea where I'm going to put it, because I live in a double wide.
Yeah.
And I got a feeling, but if I were to kill an elk and it was a huge one, I would have to put it on the floor instead of put it on the wall.
Right.
Otherwise, it's going to poke a hole in my ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, you could get one of those full body mounts, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you see them at Cabela's or something like that, Bass Pro, or, yeah.
If I had the money, that's exactly what I would do. But
yeah,
that would cost a pretty penny, so
yeah.
I won't be able to do that, sadly, but...
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know,
Yeah. I did manage to kill me a hollow buck, though, in 2016. Yes, sir.
Nice.
I went on a hunt with Woods and Waters Outdoor Ministries, and the whole thing was paid for. The hunt, the mount, the lodging, and the lodge that we stayed in on the campground thing was beautiful. That's the most beautiful place I've ever stayed in.
No kidding.
And
yeah, some of these hunting places, they really go all out, They do.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder if they're just charging people a little bit too much, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hey, that's all right though. Right. So tell me about that hunt. How'd that go for you?
Man, it was awesome. It was in South Louisiana, because my buddy from Southern Boys Outdoors, Kenyon Bankston.
Mhm.
He's got like 3 million people on his Facebook page. So
Goodness.
I'm over here trying to catch up with him, and he's over there got 3 million people on his Facebook page.
Wow.
But I really look up to Kenyon, and he helped me out so much with the outdoor industry, along with so many others. But he's the one who told me about Woods and Waters.
Yeah.
And I got a phone call shortly after filling out the application. I think like almost a year later, and because I think I filled it out in 2015, and it was December 5th. So yeah, almost a year. The guy said, "Billy," I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "I got an application here in my hand that you filled out." I said, "You do?" Because I had totally forgot that I had signed
right.
up for it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it was almost here.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, you do? I said, for what? He said, a hunt. I said, oh, yeah, I did sign up for a hunt. I said, is this Woodland Waters? He said, yes, sir. And
Wow.
I got all happy, man. I was so pumped up. And they gave me the date, and we went and stayed at the lodge, met up with King and Bankston, and the night before the hunt, we went to Don Seafood up in South Louisiana.
Oh,
and,
man. Nice.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah, they know how to cook some food up there, huh?
Yeah, man. That was the first time I've ever had alligator.
Oh, yeah, I had it before.
And it's so good. It's my favorite meat.
Yeah.
And he knew that I was a big fan of Swamp People.
Yeah, oh yeah, nice. I love that.
And Kenyon let me take over his live video because he goes live a lot.
Yeah. On
his Southern Boys Outdoors page.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, here, this is your time. Take over the live video. And man, he had like 200 or 300 people up there at one point, and I'm like shaking like a leaf and nervous. And
yeah.
I didn't see Bruce Mitchell comment, but apparently he did. Shortly after, I feel someone tapping me on the shoulder, because like 5 minutes later, and I look up over my shoulder, and there Bruce Mitchell stood. And
wow.
I about passed out. I was like, oh, my God. I can't believe I'm meeting him right now.
No kidding.
So he stayed there for a while, talked to me, and took a few pictures with me. And me and him's been real good buddies ever since. And
that's awesome.
anyways, the next day, we were getting ready to go hunting. They loaded me up on the side-by-side. And Kenyon and Bruce Mitchell was there.
Nice.
Even the actor. So I was like shocked as it was. I had no words at all.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenyon said, "Do you want us to go with you?" And I said, "Are you allowed?" And they're like, "This is your hunt. If you want them to go, let's go." So him and Bruce piled up on the trailer with me to go back to the box blind, and I'm thinking to myself the whole entire time, I am going hunting with two of my idols, and Bruce Mitchell.
Yeah. And
we get to the ground or to the box blind, and might I add, this is a hunt, where they have a bunch of animals to choose from. Mm-hmm. So you see them as far as the eye can see, man.
Wow.
White-tailed buck, fallow bucks, a few African animals. And
that's awesome, man.
We're sitting there inside the box barn.
Yeah. And
the deers go off. And whenever they're hungry, mm-hmm. they come running. Mm-hmm. So one of the guys, his name is Will. Will says, "Billy, look to your right." And the fallow buck that I ended up shooting was right next to the window, looking out at us, or looking at us.
A little close.
And me being the hunter I am,
mm-hmm.
the only thing I'm seeing is the rat that's sitting on his head right now.
Right. And what else is there, right?
I'm like, yeah, that's the one I want.
Yeah.
They said, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, yeah, because I'll never see a fallow buck ever again. Yeah. I see whitetail all the time.
Right.
So, I let him get out in front of us and let him get broadside, and they're like, let's wait a minute because there's a doe on the other side of him, and we don't want to end up blowing her away as well.
Right.
So she moves out the way and goes. He says, "Okay, whenever you're ready." So I'm aiming and I'm squeezing the trigger and tie out once again on this hunt.
Nice.
But this time I saw deer.
Oh yeah.
It dropped right where it stood. I hit the vital organs that I needed to hit in order to kill it instantly.
Yeah.
And man, I had tears coming out of my eyes. I took my hat off and threw my hands to the sky, and I said, "Thank you, Lord." And then the next thing that come out of my mouth was, "I gotta call my mama."
Yeah.
Because I'm a mama's boy, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
Amen. I hear you there, man.
And
yeah, how'd Mom take that? She must have been excited for you.
Man, she was so excited for me.
Yeah.
She saw me crying, so I think she started crying too. I don't think there was a dry eye in that ground blind.
Yeah. Man, what a day, huh?
But little did I know, Bruce Mitchell was actually filming with his phone.
Nice.
And they put Kenyon on what I like to call the big camera.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, it was so awesome. He was, and do you want us to bring the deer to you, or do you want to go out there? I said, man, God put me in the situation for me to be able to take this deer. I'm going to go to it as far as my chair will allow me. And because it had been raining and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I get halfway and my chair gets stuck. I said, well, I guess it's as far as I go.
Yep.
So they bring the deer to me. The closer it gets, the bigger I see it, the more I cry. And I grabbed the antlers, and I'm just in there bawling, man.
Yeah.
I'm bawling my eyes out saying, thank you, Lord, over and over and over again. Because we had count points. It was like 15 or 16 visible points.
Wow.
And it's a real wide fellow, but Bruce Mitchell said, man, this will be a day I'll never forget.
I bet.
Trust me, this will be a day I'll never forget also.
Yeah.
And a few months later, I didn't know this, but my little part of the hunt, like where I shot the deer, was actually on the Pursuit channel.
No kidding.
Yeah, from I can't think of his whole name, but it's something Warren.
Okay.
Whenever I think of it, if we're still on, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But he's got a show.
That's big time, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I can't think straight because I got a lot of other things on my mind. So.
Hey, I hear that, man. Yeah.
But man, that was a day I'll never forget for as long as I live, man. I really won't.
Yeah, that's an awesome story, man. Proud of you.
Yes, sir. And ever since I've been in the outdoor industry, one of my biggest dreams was to be a pro staff for Realtree. We ended up visiting the Realtree headquarters on the second time going back to get my deer. And that was like amazing in itself. And it's so nice there. All the employees who work in the office, they actually got up out of their feet and greeted me at the door. And I got to meet David Blanton.
Oh man.
And I was starstruck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
and,
heck yeah. That's serious right there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of my idols too.
Yeah.
And then as we're talking, about 20 minutes later, the man himself, Bill Jordan, comes in.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, and I'm like,
that's like the godfather of hunting.
I'm like, someone pinch me. I think I'm dreaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
that's a top dog right there in the industry. Absolutely.
And I shake his hand, and it's like the heavenly light coming from the hand was like, yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. These pearly gates. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. He ain't nothing bigger than Realtree.
And I told him, I talked to him, I said, Bill, well, one of my dreams has come true. I said, but I got one more. He said, what's that? I said, I want to be a pro staff member for a Realtree. He looked me straight in the face, and I said, he says, well, what are we waiting for? Let's do it right here, right now. I said, what? I said, I didn't know it would be that easy. I thought you would tell me no for a while.
Man, you're an inspiration, man. You ain't sitting home doing nothing. You're a go-getter, Billy.
I try to be, man. I try to keep myself going because, I mean, if you give up, then you have given up on everything that you worked hard for.
Yeah.
And I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that if I want something, I'm gonna go after it till I can't perform.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying because of this, because now he just accepted me as Realtree Pro staff.
Mm-hmm.
And David Blanton comes back with this huge deer skull.
Uh-huh.
And says, Billy, check this out. And I said, oh my gosh, that deer is huge.
Hmm.
And he said, yep, it's one of my Kansas bucks. He said, do you like it? I said, yeah, I love it. He said, good, because guess what? I said, what? He said, it's all yours, buddy. I want you to have it.
Nice. Oh.
And I cried again. I cried so many tears that whole trip, man. It's
wow.
Like
yeah, man. That's something. Realtree Pro staff. That's pretty legit, though. Yeah, yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah.
If it's one thing I've learned while living on Earth is you never let anyone tell you what you can and can't do.
Yep.
Because Philippians 4:13 says, I do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
Yeah.
And I got that verse tattooed in my heart, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what keeps me going.
Yeah, I believe in that. I also believe in another one I've always said, God doesn't give us anything we can't handle.
That's right.
I've had my shares of ups and downs, I'll tell you that. But, you know, got to keep on going no matter what.
You do, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other way. You could either sit home and let life get you down, or you can just buckle up, hang on for this ride called life, and just go with the flow. I could be mad at God for so many reasons, but you know what? I'm not, because I always tell people, look, I'm blessed to have my disability. There's a lot of people who have disabilities who despise and hate their disability. Me? No. I'm very blessed to have my disability, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have stories I do today, and I would take life for granted, and that's just not something I want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
I already take for granted the half a body that I am able to use.
Yeah.
Because I could be paralyzed from the neck down and not be able to do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm very blessed. I mean, that's just it.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you, one of the things that was touching to me was seeing what you were doing with Wheelchair Outdoors for the disability community, and something I haven't shared with a lot of people is some of my disabilities. Actually, years ago, I got into the federal government, U.S. Department of Interior. I started with Fish and Wildlife Service, and I started that career through a disability. It took a little while for paperwork to go through and stuff, but once I got cleared, then I started my career. But yeah, and there's a lot of things that I have that have prevented me from doing certain things in life. On that side, one of them was kind of funny because not many people know, but I was born legally blind out of my right eye, and I played football a lot growing up. I actually played semi-pro football as a quarterback, and I certainly didn't let my coaches know I was legally blind out of one of my eyes because they probably wouldn't let me be in that position. And I could have been completely blind in both eyes. I looked at my life that way, as trying to appreciate what I have rather than dwelling on what I don't have, And
yeah, man, you gotta appreciate what you do have, because it could all be taken away in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. During one of my games, I took a shot to the helmet and I busted 3 of the discs out in my neck, and now I have a permanent injury. I can't move my head to the right anymore, which is very painful. But
I didn't know that about you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I got approved for shooting my crossbow. Because in Massachusetts, you have to have a disability to be able to use a crossbow, and
really?
So yep. So that's how I got that, was through that. I took that shot, and I have some limitations now, but hey, I love crossbow hunting, so it's all good.
I won't tell you my thought on that law. I'll keep it to myself.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I know you do some crossbow shooting. What do you got over there?
I have a bear archery Carnage Apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
It shoots 370 feet per second, and I actually have a new sight on it because we're going to be putting a new sight on it because it's hard to use a scope.
Mm-hmm. It's
called Easy V sight.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be this real awesome sight that, makes you feel like you're a traditional archer.
Right.
And you can actually get one for the compound bow too. But I got one for my crossbow, and I can't wait to hook it up, man. I feel like it's gonna be a game changer because then I'll be able to shoot the way I need to.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
And the way that I normally have to shoot is I gotta have my crossbow kind of crooked, and it throws the arrow off a little bit. I've noticed.
Yeah.
And so I gotta keep it straight. If not, it'll throw my whole shot off. So hopefully that helps out, and I can be able to shoot my crossbow. But the thing is, I gotta have someone there with me because I can't cock it back by myself.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to find a hand crank.
Yep.
To mount to the back of it, but I can't find one. So not for that crossbow. If you find something, let me know. And if any of your viewers know of anywhere, they can contact me on Witch Outdoors, man.
For sure.
Because
for sure.
That's what I'm all about. I'm all about helping people get outdoors, like encouraging them and letting them know that they can get outdoors and they can hunt and fish and enjoy life and everything that the outdoors have to offer.
Yep.
I mean,
tell you this, the outdoors isn't that fun unless you got somebody to share it with too. Yeah, we need each other. We need friends. We need family to share this passion with, and pass it on. And that's something I've really really love doing and really believe in. And whether if my kids don't want to go, I'm taking their friends, or anybody else that wants to come, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I actually got my sister, or one of my sisters, into hunting, and now she's hooked.
Nice.
And it's kind of weird because she's older than what I am. So you would think it was the opposite.
Yeah.
She would have got me into it, but no. Since I already know about the hunting industry and all that, and basically what I'm doing, I mean, I can learn more and more each time I go out. But I know enough that I can teach her how to do things and all that.
Yeah. Well, I've been following you online for a while now, and you mentioned about being a little camera shy in the beginning, but you do those videos quite often now, and pretty natural at it, filming there. And I see your viewers and their reactions, the influence that you've been. I want to ask you something personal.
Okay.
How do you think the outdoors has influenced you?
What the outdoors has done for me is it's given me a whole new perspective in life, because I deal with depression.
Okay.
And like the outdoors helps me with that. That's my medication. I could be depressed and go outside and just feel the fresh air, or listen to the birds or the squirrels rambling around in the trees, and just sit there and listen to the wildlife around me. And it's just like, I just sit there and I find myself talking to God as well while I'm outdoors, because I come to realize that when you're outdoors, that's whenever I feel like you're closest to God.
Yeah.
Because you're enjoying his creation and everything that it has to offer, and it just makes me feel so much better and gives me a whole new meaning of life. And just a great feeling, man. Be able to have followers who encourage me each and every day, and to have a family who is in my corner is a term that I like to use.
Mm-hmm.
It really helps, man, and I appreciate everything that everyone's done in my life. But yeah, man, get outdoors. If you can get outdoors and you've never experienced what God has to offer for you thoroughly, I encourage anyone to just go outdoors. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there and sit.
Yeah.
Because it's the best medication anyone could ever ask for.
I agree. Yep, absolutely. When you're out, let's say on a hunt or something, you're sitting in a blind, and it's cold out there sometimes. Well, cold where I'm at sometimes. You may have a little bit warmer weather, but what are you doing to kill the time? You listen to any headphones, or are you just focused in on the mission? What's going on inside?
Well, I tell you what I did up in Ohio, because I got to hunt in Ohio this past year.
Dream of mine right there too. Yep.
With Dustin Phillips and Mike Berman, the living room buck guy. His wife let him bring the buck into the house and take a picture.
Yeah.
I actually got to hunt with him up in Ohio. What I did there, and I'm not afraid to admit it, we had ourselves a buddy heater.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, man.
And my chair reclines back. So what I did was, if I got really cold, I would put a blanket over me.
Yep.
Lay my chair back, and I catch me a nap.
Hey. Nothing wrong with that.
And I don't know about you, man, but sleeping in a ground blind is some of the best sleep that you could ever get.
You can come up with some weird dreams doing that, I'll tell you.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what it's like being in a tree stand. But hey.
Yeah, it's a little freaky being up a tree stand, 17 feet, and you feel yourself leaning forward a little bit, and it kind of wakes you up, and yeah.
That's one reason why people are so cautious about harnesses. For your safety, you could fall out.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, going out with my dad years ago, and we'd go in the woods and sit up against a tree, and next thing you know, I'm passed out snoring away. It's part of the sport. You've been out there long enough, you'll be taking a nap, right?
Yeah. And a few minutes after I had woken up from what seemed to be like I slept all night, because I slept for, a few hours, because we were hunting on the last night of me being there. We hunted from daybreak to sundown.
Nice.
And with a lot of people with my disability, they can't necessarily sit in a wheelchair for that certain amount of time. And I normally can't either because my back's killing me, and I've usually got skin breakdown.
Yeah.
But lucky for everyone else, I'm just stubborn as they come, and I'm not going to let it stop.
Yeah, you got to go that extra mile sometimes, right?
Yep, and my mama told me because she kept having to come and get me after every day. We stayed there for like 2 or 3 days, and we hunted. And the first day hunting, I would hunt for a few hours, take a break, go back out for an evening hunt. Well, on the last day hunting, she said, "All right, now if you quit and come back in, you're not going back out." So we got some snacks to hold us over through lunch, and we sat there the whole entire day.
Nice. And what are you bringing in for snacks? That's an important story there.
Man, that day we had everything get to pick. We had peanut butter and jellies. They had Reese stuff. They had crackers, like what we call nabs. Little packets of crackers.
Yeah.
Had M&Ms. I mean, the whole grocery store seemed like.
Nice.
And when we were in the ground blind, taking pictures of it and sending them to our friend Matt.
Right.
Because he's up in his tree stand or ground blind, whatever he was using, and he's like, "Man, I forgot my snacks."
Oh, man.
And we're like, "We didn't."
You might as well just go home if you didn't bring the snack.
But, man, it was funny just messing around with him and in the pictures, and even posting the pictures on Facebook and tagging him in it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was funny.
That is good, man. Hey, wow. Yeah.
I was using a crossbow that time, too.
Yeah, nice.
And it was my first. It was the other crossbow I've got before I got the brand new one.
Yeah.
And this is funny because what we had done, so I'm able to shoot it right, because we actually figured out, hey, this works. We actually chopped the butt of it off. And I had like a pistol bit crossbow.
Right. Hey, why not?
And it worked like a charm, man.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And the last day hunting, we had a few does come out.
Nice.
And the biggest doe is the one that came close enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm aiming at her, and man, just as soon as I pull that trigger and she runs off, I kind of had a feeling I didn't get her. But I was still shaking like nobody's business.
Yeah, man, I've been there.
I mean, I shake like nobody's business with a gun, but something about shooting that Crossbow made it just a little bit worse.
Oh, man.
But she ducked my arrows so bad that her stomach was a few inches from the ground, and it went over her back.
Yep. I've been there. It is not a good feeling.
No, but the way I see it is, I could have wounded her.
Yep.
And I didn't want to do that, so I would rather have it clean this.
Yeah. Makes you want to go back too, though, as well.
It does.
So nothing wrong with that,
And as soon as I get up enough money and get up enough time and all that good stuff, I'll be back.
Yep.
I already told them that. And they're like, well, come on anytime. So.
Well, I've kept you for quite a while, Billy. I want to say thank you, and I want to hear how your season goes. Keep me updated with that. I definitely encourage everybody to follow Billy's page, Wheelchair Outdoors. You got any other pages you're doing there?
I actually have my own public figure page. It's called Outdoor Adventures with Billy J. Dahl.
Okay. Yep.
And if you don't mind, I would like to give a shout out to two of my buddies and plug their pages in too.
Oh, absolutely.
My buddy Shannon Quitman with Anyone Can Outdoors, and my buddy Joshua Wade. He got a little group on Facebook called Camouflage Warriors.
Awesome.
And they're both in a wheelchair, just like I am, with the same disability and everything.
Okay. Yeah, and everybody check those out too, for sure. I'll check them out as soon as we get off the phone. And
before I leave, I want to give your viewers a little bit of words of encouragement. And
yes, please do. Yeah.
Guys, to whoever may be listening, don't ever let anyone tell you what you can and cannot do. Whenever you feel like you're down and out and you feel like you just can't go anymore, I want each and every one of you to go look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, did God really bring me this far just to give up? I can guarantee you, if you have your mind in the right place, I guarantee you your answer will be no. So I encourage each and every one of you to just never give up. Always strive to be the best that you can possibly be, and most importantly, stay positive, keep a smile on your face, and just live life to the fullest, because life is way too short to be anything but positive.
Amen. Yeah. Amen. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
No problem, man. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to come on here and share my story and talk hunting with you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's an absolute honor to have you on the show. I appreciate your time.
And I hope that sometime soon you can have me on for a part 2 and hopefully talk out another deer that I've killed or another animal that I've taken down.
Hey, sounds good to me.
Yes, sir, brother.
Yep. All right. Well, you have a great day, and I really, really appreciate your time, Billy.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Have a good day. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
This is Carmelo, and you've been listening to the Crossbow Hunting Podcast. No apologies.